Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the Masterclass. Whoa, we have a special spicy one here today. This is none other than Santana. You especially know him if you have a father, especially if he's a Hispanic dad. I have both of those things personally, so I definitely know who Santana is. And yeah, this one might ruffle some feathers. I know there's a lot of Santana fans. This video is on Santana's personal YouTube channel, actually, that has 2.66 million subscribers. And you know what? He's not even really a YouTuber, too. He's just so famous. And with that being said, like, who am I, right? I'm a classical guitarist. I have a BA, bachelor's degree only. What a joke, right? Well, I'm actually going for a master's degree pretty soon. I know that won't change any of your minds about me. I'm forever a loser, and I understand that. Classical guitar is my thing. I'm a classical guitar snob elitist, and one of my favorite things to do is not to practice my own music, but to find music that you love, and not to be crass or anything. Take a big poopy all over it. And that's what we're gonna do here today with Santana's Teaches the Art and Soul of Guitar. I know about guitar. Let's see the art and soul of it, shall we? This is a quick little video. It's only 2 minutes long. We also, I see another one in the sidebar here. Santana teaches, you guys are gonna make fun of me. I'm Cuban, by the way. Only half Cuban. My mom is white. Carlos teaches, Oye, como va? There it is, from his masterclass. So we're gonna watch that too, probably. All right. Without further ado, the man himself, Santana, according to everyone's father, the greatest guitarist to ever live.
When you play music, you're bringing...
I think it needs a little more gain, Santana. The art and soul is a little overshadowed from the lack of fuzz. Can I hear that again? It sounds like someone's under there plugging and unplugging his guitar when he plays that. Dude. Santana's guitar, look at that thing. Confirmed PRS player, oh my goodness. Okay, well obviously we need to look up Santana's signature PRS. You can get yourself one of those for a cool $850. You can get it baby barf yellow over here. Very nice. I'm sorry, I'm being such a douche. Ooh, I like that back. I like a wood-colored back. That's a classy move for that guitar. Oh, I appreciate that it has a little tremolo bar, too. I don't like the PRSs that don't come with tremolo. A lot of you are Ibanez fans. I don't know. I like PRS personally. And here's the real Santana signature. I ain't buying it unless it costs more than $5,000. That's a little rule I have when it comes to guitars. I am a sucker. I know. Okay, no cutout or anything. We're not going to be needing those frets up there. That's fine. We got a white line going down it. That's, an interesting choice. You can't unsee it after you see that. Now, what is the guitar that Santana plays? Okay, so, oh wow. I think it's likely that Santana probably plays the custom line or something similar. My God, dude, look at that thing. Dude, I don't even like electric guitars really, but that thing is freaking sick. Look at that. Does it look like that in real life? It looks like water, dude. That's crazy. Oh my God, it looks like a filter. $14,000. Oh, man, these PRSs are expensive. This is why people hate them. $25,000 Santana PRS. It's a piece of wood. It's a solid piece of wood. Why is it $25,000? Don't ever buy this. Who's buying this? Is that a little knot in the grain there? Should that be there at the $25,000 price point? Anywho, oh my God, we're just like looking at guitars right now. All right, Santana, let's see what you got. Nice hat, by the way.
You're bringing light into the darkness.
Yeah. What?
I want to teach because I love watching...
I love making money.
Because I love watching humans unfold their wings. We're here to get people's attention. I'm giving you reference to an attitude.
And that's where the guitar playing comes from. It's the attitude.
What kind of pedal is that? Or what kind of strings? Or what kind of guitar? What kind of amplifier? No, it was...
Oh, the best. Trust me. Well, no wonder they're asking that. I mean, look at, you're just geared up over here, man.
Soul, heart, mind, body, and your vitals. One note.
It's a little hard to take that seriously when your amp cabinets are glowing like an alien blue over there. Why do you have all that stuff then? If you're just relying on soul, body, mind, heart, whatever, you could just use whatever that little piece of crap is right there. What is that? Dude, that thing looks so inadequate in this room. A little shorty. You think a guitar is gonna plug into you? You're tiny. Nah, man, look at these stacks. Look at these right there. He has his guitar collection. Wait, is that a travel like pop-up collection? Like that's an entire case and you keep all your guitars just in there? Dude, gear matters. Are you kidding me?
Your vitals. One note. And with that note, people go, whoa.
Was that the note?
If you don't stand like that, it ain't gonna sound like that.
That applies to classical too, but you want to sit really still and you want to move as little as possible. That's the attitude right there. Sit down, don't move much, play your song. And people feel like creatively limited in classical. I don't know. That's their problem.
Before you put your fingers on the fret, visualize this.
Whoa, facts, dude. Santana's spitting facts over here. Maybe I do have something to learn from this masterclass. Visualization is very important. You don't want to just set your fingers on the strings and the frets and just kind of play stuff. You should think about the notes that are coming next in your fugue.
Play. Whew.
I do like that. I think I'm starting to get it, and I'm starting to scratch my French polish with these buttons on my arm.
The real musicians make the ugliest face to create the most beautiful note.
Is this masterclass all just gonna be about like how to look like a guitarist? You gotta have the bass face when you play bass. You ain't a bass player without bass face.
And they're like, the gravity is pulling their face like, and if your face don't show that you're making an effort, then you're not gonna touch the listener.
What if the listener's just listening, though? Like, you don't do that in your album, right? Is it just the visual, or is it like, does it sound different when you make a face? Is it like a Julian Lodge thing where if you hold your breath, the note sounds different too?
If I'm holding my breath versus if I'm not holding my breath, that's a completely different timbre to the sound.
What are you talking about right now, sir? This masterclass is intriguing. There's a lot of questions.
You can only go into the heart by you being vulnerable yourself. That's a whole other level of musicianship.
Needs more gain. Well, we have the masterclass there. I feel like a lot is going to be covered. More than just guitar playing, but like how to look the part. That's important too. I feel like that's something that I really struggle with. And you know what? I do actually get compliments for that in the comments when I add in more like stank into my face when I'm like playing. For some reason that just translates to like you're just more into it, even if you're just totally faking it. Which I'm not, by the way. Like it's like I am getting into it. I hate to like backpedal. I don't fake anything, guys, I promise. You get what I mean though. Alright, let's really quickly learn Oye, ¿cómo va? Carlos teaches that from his masterclass posted by Santana.
History. Save up to 30% on moving and storage until May 19th. And see why pod...
So when I discover Oye, ¿cómo va? People say, but that's not rock and roll. I was like, well, not yet. But it will be.
It's hard to even know from these old masters. They can tell this story and it's like, is that true? Is it? I don't know. People heard that and they were like, that's not rock and roll.
And then the horns, Lord.
He's like Segovia over here. You hear the horns. The cello.
You're having a conversation saying this, and then this one goes. And then the last part is like, get out of here, man. Like, you know, because again, music is to move you. It's supposed to move you out of your dull drum existence, if you have a dull drum existence. You know, so music invites you to like, come and celebrate the best of you.
All right, that was a really good lesson. I enjoyed that. OMG, that guitar is gorgeous. Yeah, it's gonna cost you a cool $15,000. Dang, whoever recorded this needs to take a masterclass on how to properly mic and record guitars. Oh my god. Agreed, the tone is really horrible. I can't believe it. I don't know, sounds like electric guitar to me. I hear no difference. Oh god, all right, so we know we're at the end of the video because my eye is starting to itch. And the only solution is washing my face. So, that was the Santana video. I'm sure there'll be more, just like there's more with anybody else. Let's go ahead and wrap this puppy up. Yeah, so you know, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And of course, if you want some guitar lessons, if you want me to teach you Oye Como Va, the actual notes, I'm just kidding. I won't teach you that. Classical guitar lessons only. Not classic rock. That's not the same thing. I know it has classic in the name, but not the same thing. There's that. Of course, if you want to join the seminar, I'm also selling Masterclass Seminar. My masterclass is on how to teach a proper first classical guitar lesson. Highly recommend doing that if you are new to teaching guitar, but you're studying in university or something, for example, and you're a little nervous about teaching your first lesson or how to structure it exactly, I'll show you how I structure it, and that's based off of the pedagogy classes and stuff that I took and my degree that I know that you think is BS. That's on the Patreon. Sign up for OutSchool with my link in the description. That helps me out if you do that. Consider it a commission for me showing you outschool.com, of course. There are other websites similar to OutSchool. I don't have sign-up links for those, though, so start there, do that. I also encourage you to look at other ones, too. It never hurts to diversify, that kind of thing. I personally only did OutSchool, and I did that for years, and it was fine, and I had plenty of work, so, you know, there we go. And of course, Rootin's Delight, head on down over there for some honest merch, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.